Hi, everyone. So, I want to talk about the importance of intention before exploring the spirit world. What I've been noticing is that more and more everyday people, some happen to be like personal friends, a lot of clients I've been speaking with lately, just everyday people are starting to be able to tap in and get their own messages with spirit, which makes me so happy because it confirms what I say all the time. Nobody has a stronger and closer connection to your own team and spirit and your own intuition than you do. And we can all access it for ourselves. It doesn't mean we can all do it for other people, nor are we meant to, but we can all do it for ourselves. And so with this, I've had some people asking me, really good questions around it. Anywhere from how do I know I'm not making this up to am I supposed to be using this to share with others? And you will know the answer to that. That is your truth, and your guides will, guide you as to what to do with it. But the most important thing is this. Well, first of all, why is this happening? It's happening because the veil is thinning between heaven and earth. So it's just becoming more accessible to everyday people. And if you at all are aware and intuitive and you've been practicing on developing and growing your intuitive muscles, your clairs, your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, your clairsentience, then you're more likely going to be aware of spirit connections, okay? And some people, that I've talked to have been tapping into this realm through automatic writing, downloading messages that way, or through their meditation practice and connecting with departed loved ones and higher guides. So there's a lot of different ways that you can tap into it. But the most important thing is this, that you set the ground rules for your own personal protection when you go into making that connection. And this really comes down to good spiritual hygiene, okay? So let's talk about that. So really, the importance is intention, because energy follows intention. So if your intention is to tap in only to source energy, okay, reminding spirit that you are only in agreement with source, okay, and you're calling in only divine energy, then you are protected. Versus opening yourself up to anything, any level or layer in the spirit world. Because just like in this world, there's all walks of life and all different types of people with different intentions, so goes it with the spirit world. And so you really want to kind of, for those of us especially who want to do this to not only for our own personal spiritual evolution, but for others, we want to serve as a channel for the divine and be responsible, okay? What I've also noticed is that it's really important that you are a pure channel, so that if you get this information, and especially if you're going to share it with other people, that you're not projecting your own shadow onto the messages coming through. So that meaning our shadow lies in our ego, and we all have an ego. And when we download from spirit, we want to put our ego on the shelf to a certain degree so that the messages are pure and coming truly from source and the higher guides and guidance, and not colored by our opinions and judgments, okay, which can easily happen. And so if you set the intention, that's really the energy will follow that intention. But the other side of that is we need to constantly, as spiritual beings having this human experience, we need to keep doing our own spiritual evolution. Okay, so what that means is we have to be working on ourselves. There's at no point, as long as we're in a body, we're here to learn and grow. We're in Earth School, so it's our responsibility to keep bettering ourselves and healing whatever shadow sides within us need to be healed, so that we can show up in our highest and best to serve, to be of service to others. And so it's just really important to just be mindful of of constantly with that spiritual hygiene, doing whatever that looks like. It could be you need to go to therapy and work through some stuff, or maybe it's that you need to do a lot of reading or attending workshops or seminars to develop your own spiritual knowing and advance yourself. It always has to do with prayer and meditation, okay? And making sure that you are aligning your energy with your higher self through that practice. So diet and exercise, again, making mindful, healthy choices so that, you're bringing into your system, because your diet and exercise will absolutely reflect your spiritual energy, your hygiene. And be mindful of who you choose to spend your time with, right? Positive people in positive situations and environments, limiting the toxicity, whether it's for you, maybe turning on the news or reading the newspaper, brings down your vibe because it's negative or fear-based. So really getting clear. It's not a one-size-fits-all. You have to figure out what it is that lights you up and keeps your vibe high, and what it is that takes you out of that place of connection to your higher self and the divine. So with all that said, I really think it's fantastic that people are stepping into this broader awareness that spirit energy is around us, and our guides and our team in spirit are available to us. We can all tap into it. But again, do it with the intention of doing it responsibly and staying in alignment with source, in alignment with the light. As long as you do that, it should be a really miraculous experience for you and or for anyone that you are here to serve and to share those messages with. As always, I am wishing and sending you brightest blessings and all love.